Hey guys, it's Gwen from Gwen Talks, and I'm here today to show you my account tour. So, you probably already seen Roy's and Gun's and Uday's account tour. Now it's time for me to do mine. Biggest difference between all of ours is Gun's a god, Uday's demigod. I am a normal human, and Roy is a pleb. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about my account tour. So I'm just going to go over pretty much my overall just general rewards, achievements, all that stuff. Nothing too fancy with my account. I do have 8,700 achievement points, and that's only because I stopped doing achievement points with the new daily system that they brought out. I used to be on achievement rewards. I used to do that all the time. I used to hunt for achievement points, but then I just sort of lost the point of that. As for account medals, you can see I have something in all of them. I have 100% map completion on 2 characters. I'm going to work on my ranger that I'm on now. Next, I've completed the Derman Priory story, I've completed the Vigil story, and I've completed the Order of Whisper story. I used to do PvP, and I was a Tiger rank in that. Realm Avenger, I got some, and I wouldn't say I was big into World v World, but I used to World v World quite frequently. As for legendaries, yes, I have equipped a legendary weapon, and you'll see a couple of the ones I do have later on throughout the tour. You can see right here I have Sure Shot Gwen. He is probably one of my newest favorite characters. He is my level 80 ranger. He has full ascended and a legendary on him. Next up, you have Gwen Okami, my favorite character of all. He is my main. He is a guardian, so Uday, you can go die because guardian's the best class in the game. Then next up, I have Twin Blade Gwen. Used to be a male, but changed it to female so I could troll someone in the guild. If you've all seen Gun's account tour, you'll notice that my thief and his warrior look almost identical. And that's because I'm trolling Gun so hard right now by showing you this. The warrior, I changed to female, and then I changed her hairstyle just to troll Gun. I even bought this outfit because at one point he wore it on his thief consistently. Next up is Guinevere. She is my elementalist. She is actually the first class I started with. She is my first character. She's level 80, full ascended, no legendaries because, you know, I sort of lost touch with Ellie. Next up is Gw2. You may have noticed that Gun has a Gw2 on his account as well. So this is my Gw2. He is probably one of the prettiest chars you'll ever notice. Just saying. He is only really used for World v World roaming and for dungeons. I learned to duo dungeons with Gun with this guy. Confused Gwen, one of my most neglected characters I have ever made. I use him for role-playing and for PvP, and that's honestly it. Yeah, there's not much special about him. He doesn't even have exotic armor on him because I just don't care that much. And then here's my blank character slot. What I'm going to do with this account tour is I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide what my 7th character is. So go ahead and in this video comment and tell me what you would like me to make, what race and what profession, and I will make it and I will show it at a later date, probably during one of my Gwen talks. So without further ado, let's go into one of my characters so I can show you what I do have. I'm going to go into Sure Shot Gwen first, so we're going into this. Sure Shot Gwen is probably, used to be one of my most neglected characters, but is now one of my favorites. I made him after a friend and I were hanging out a lot, and her main is a ranger. So I made one so she wouldn't feel so alone, because back in that day it was pretty bad for you to be a ranger. Everyone hated it. So let's go ahead and show you some of the cool things about my ranger. Let's go off first with showing my pets. My pets are the best. I have Peanut, the loyal eagle. She is by far, oh, she's a hawk. I lied, guys, I'm so sorry. So Peanut, my loyal hawk, she's my favorite pet. She's obviously I love all of my pets equally, but Peanut is my favorite. Up next is, wait, where is he? My little spider. Oh, shoot, I forgot to change the name. Anyways, here's my spider. It's a very trusty friend of mine. It's called I Hate Gw2. Anytime Gw2 pisses me off, I just let the spider die in combat. So, no real hard feelings, Gun, I promise. Time to look at my hero panel. Let's look at this real quick. So, as you can see, I do have full Ascended on him. Throughout my account, I have 3 sets of full Ascended. I have Sunrise, and I have Gw2 on him. Now, if you guys notice, that's not the actual Sunrise. I am too poor to afford 2 right now, but that's the next legendary I'm working on. And then you'll notice over here that I have full Ascended on him as well. Forget underwater crap. That's not even important. But he is my newest fully geared level 80 with full Ascended. I think he even beat my Thief at full Ascended, so seems real. As for, let's see, achievements, there we go, guys. I found it. As for achievements, my favorite one is obviously this one. I just barely got it, so let me put that title on. I got it for crafting all or unlocking all the skins for all the Ascended, and then they gave me a stupid weapon crate that was worthless to me. But as for achievements, you can notice I have that many. I stopped really focusing on them because they didn't really provide any real benefit for me besides these chests up here, which I later decided were completely worthless to me. So that's that. You'll notice, yeah, not much about my account. I don't even have a great magic find, so that's that. Some of my titles, you saw a little bit of them. I have quite a few titles. None of them I'm really that proud of. So the be all and end all, that's pretty much just doing map completion and all that stuff. So nothing really too special about my achievements. You'll notice that if I went through some of my achievements, I do have a lot of them completed. Fractals is not one of those that I have completed. It's because, yeah, I lost my fractal group that I used to run with, so I'm almost done on that one. I can finish that by myself. And then the skipper one, it used to be bugged, so, and I haven't really tried for it ever since then. I normally just try to complete fractals as fast as I can, so I don't really try for the achievements anymore, but I will try to get that. Let's see. Time to show you guys my bank. My bank is not all that impressive. Here it is. You can notice that if you watched Roy's account tour, his was very organized. I would say mine is semi-organized. I wouldn't say it's the best. I should probably move this tonic down here since that's where all the other tonics are. Thanks, Roy, for the heads up. And then, yeah, there's not all that much special. I have a couple like gem store items and all that in here, but nothing overly great. You'll notice all my rings that I've collected. I used to have a lot more, but I started deleting them after I ran out of slots. I only really kept 1 of each, or 3 of each in this case. Here is the most important weapon, accessory in the game. It's the Forgotten Seal. It does absolutely nothing. And then here's my 5th legendary, my favorite one of all times. I love it more than Sunrise, not at all. But you'll notice there's not too much special about my bank. I don't really keep that much in here. All my characters normally have all the expensive things on them. You'll see my collectibles are pretty slim to 0. One thing that I do have that's better than Gw2's, I'll show you right here. It's something called Karma. And yeah, Gun has none of it. So take that, Gun. Right at you, man. Love ya. Not really at all. Because you see this spider? He's looking at you. Anyways, with my account, the one thing I love the most about my account is this little Arctic fox right here. Cutest little thing. I spent way more gold than I care to admit on getting it, but it is my favorite. So let's move on to my next character that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you Gwen, the whole reason that I play this game. He is my secondary class. Well, he was my second class I made. He is by far my favorite class, Guardian. I just feel like Guardian's one of those classes that has a high skill cap, which is probably why Uday can't play it. No, I really don't feel like it has that high of a skill cap, but I do feel like it's one of those classes that you either play it right or you play it wrong. In my inventory, well, in my hero panel, you'll notice I have quite a couple armors. You'll notice I have 2 sets of armor. That's because I used to Wield v Wield on my Guardian a lot, so I have its Wield v Wield set, which is probably outdated now, and then I have my Fractals and Dungeon Sense, which is full Zerker armor. You'll notice on here that I have Sunrise. Also in my inventory I have Juggernaut and I have Bolt, so I have those 2 in here. Those 3 things are probably the most expensive things on my account. You'll notice I have Full Ascended on here as well. That one I need to change to Zerker, and that one as well. But we're getting there, guys. Gwen Talks is a show of progress, and I'm making progress. This is my, as I said, this is my favorite character. He is also my main. So if you ever need to talk to me, Gw2. Let me show you my last character for my account tour. It will be my Ellie. I am only showing you these guys because they are the ones that I spend the most time on. Twin Blade Gwen is really just my crafting one. As I said, Gwen the Thief is for dungeons, and Confused Gwen is for PvP. But here we go. Guinevere is my 3rd character with Full Ascended on her. She was the one that I got Full Ascended on 2nd, so it went my Guardian, my Ellie, and then my Ranger with Full Ascended. And next one to get Full Ascended will be my Thief, because medium armor is really easy to craft for Ascended. I guess that's sort of a good saying, but whatever. You'll notice I have Whoop Whoop on her and a little bit of Zerker. That's because I use her for roaming as well. I don't really use her too much for anything other than roaming. I do have a Zerker set in her inventory for dungeons, which I'll probably just change her Ascended into full Zerker in the future with the new stat change ability. But for that, that's about it. A lot of you guys have expressed so much interest in the guild and so much love for the guild, but let me show you what you're really supporting. Absolutely nothing here. You'll notice I'm online, JP is unknown, and he sat there forever, and then we have someone else just not repping. So pretty much the good life is a life of solitude. I know, it's pretty sad, life of solitude. I don't really know what else to say about this account tour, guys, but I want to say thank you so much for all the support and help you've given us throughout the year, throughout the months. Wow, I thought I said years. I was thinking of GOG. But thank you so much for the months of support you've given us, and we hope that you continue to support us. We're really enjoying making content for you, but we need you guys to make this happen. So thank you so much, and we hope that this account tour has given you a look into my life, however small it may seem compared to Gunthic's life. And as always, guys, if you have any questions or if you want me to show any videos in Gwen Talks, please comment it below and tell me what games you want me to play. A lot of the members are starting their own channels as well, their own ideas as well, so please support them. I know you support me and Gunthix, but make sure you support Uday and Uday Beats and Valid Designs and Roy and Randomly Ordered Intentions. So all those things will be coming soon, but guys, please keep up the support. We appreciate all of you, and if there was anything we can ever do for any of you, please let us know. We have had a couple people from the YouTube channel participate in our events, and we really enjoy the time we get to spend with you guys. So as always, guys, may your games be good.